All right. So the second half of the day, we're going to do the same idea, but you're going to tell that our red line has changed. This is no longer a parabola or quadratic function. This is now a V shape, nice clean V shape. It's an absolute value function. So remember those brackets, just like parentheses, they separate X from everything outside of it, but they also make everything inside turn positive when you plug something in. So, again, we're going to manipulate this red line only to make sure we hit all 5 points here. And you'll notice there's a lot of things in common with quadratic functions and absolute values. We still got a vertex somewhere that we turn around. We still have this nice line of symmetry right down the middle of that vertex. We'll still have X and Y intercepts. A lot of times we have two of them. So the idea is I want to hit all 5 points. So I'm seeing these 5 points line up. It kind of looks like I want my V shape to turn into more of an A shape. So if I think about what we did in the first half, I think a lot of you would notice what each of these values is responsible for. So let's say it looks like I want to move this point to start up here as the highest point rather than the lowest point. It's going to turn upside down as we just talked about. But obviously, I also want to move it left and up quite a bit. So let's do the left and the right, the left and the up. So I believe adding 5, for some reason it's always backwards, but it's a simple pattern to understand. Plus 5 moves to minus 5. Up 3 is plus 3. And now to flip it upside down, do you remember what it would take based on what you saw with quadratics? What would it take to make a function flip upside down? All it takes is a negative right in front of the parentheses. This time we have the brackets, okay? Don't forget, these brackets are kind of in a weird spot. If you have to type them on your own, it's right below your backspace key, right above your enter key. You have to hit shift. But if you're playing on Desmos and you just accidentally forget and delete the brackets, you could just refresh Desmos and it'll just bring back the link exactly how you set it, like this. Ta-da, everything's reset. Okay, so once again, we're going to go left 5, up 3, flip the whole thing upside down. We've got our points all hit. So this is our equation. Here's our vertex. Here's our x-intercept. Here's our y-intercept. Don't forget your axis of symmetry has to have an x equals in front of it in order to have that line. Desmos proves that x equals minus 5. It knows exactly what you mean. If you just type minus 5, uh, it's not really doing anything. It's just like, hey, I don't register. What's minus 5 mean? And equally as important, it's got to be x equals, because if it was y equals, it would be going, well, it would be going horizontally instead of vertically. So quick reminder about that in case you were confused. Why is there always an x equals on my axis of symmetry? Easy to forget. Okay. Go ahead, work through the next 10 problems. Remember, your first priority is make the red line meet all of your points.